Okay, looks like we're rolling. Well, hello everyone. Cameron Smith from Pacific Spaceflight. Thought I'd give you a quick tour of the preparations. We're just about to go flying, and almost everything is in place. We have one item that we're waiting on to do a final test. It failed the test, but we have a quick fix being put in, but we don't want to make it too quick, so we might have 1 week delay. And we're sort of deciding that today, this afternoon. So I'm going to come grab the camera and unscrew it here, and I'm going to use my little pointer here to walk you through. What are we looking at? Well, here obviously a suit. This is a flying suit for use in our balloon Skylab. And also Snapdragon, that's the hydrogen balloon, if we can get our last pieces of that together, which we really do think we can do. The suit has been tested many times. I've shown tests demonstrating that I can use it during flight. All of the through footings and everything are very nicely secured. It's got greater integration of parts. For example, here are some coolant hoses. They come off on an L fitting here. They used to come out straight always. Well, finally we got around to putting an L in here. That simply makes it a cleaner build right next to the body, that sort of thing. Again, I don't want to talk about the suit too much because the suit has had plenty of introductory videos, and it's passed everything we need to do. In the same way, the scrubbing unit, which I'm not sure where it is, but the scrubbing unit also is in good shape and ready to go. There's a helmet for the suit. Using today, or this time, we're going to use the new bubble helmet. Very much more roomy and much more reasonable for using in a standing flying position in a balloon, or in the seated position in the hydrogen balloon. Here are all kinds of items. C3PO, that's what we call our suit environment monitor. FlyTech, that's an environment. Flying monitor for our hot air balloon. There's a first aid kit, that's one of several. Box of hand warmers. Here's a regulator, oxygen and scuba air regulators for using these tanks. We'll also be using pure oxygen. Here's the suit technician's kit for the pressure suit, all kinds of tools in there for maintenance and preparation of the suit. There's all of our scrubbing medium for the CO2 scrubber. Here's our APERS beacon on top of our radio box. Spare flying helmets for that legally have to go into the hot air balloon. There's a slingshot. Maybe we'll describe what that's for later on. Here's a box with the scrubber contained in it, and C3PO goes in there as well. This is our box of parachutes. And I do not mean to parachute to the ground during any flight, but in the event that we need to, I'm going to be connected into a parachute rig that's in fact being designed by the company that built the parachute rig for Felix Baumgartner. So it's a highly reliable system, which again I'll talk about later on. There's a standard aviator's breathing oxygen kit. We take parts of those and use it for our own flying purposes. This box is for parts of the trunk for the hydrogen balloon column. Here's a box full of what are called fill nozzles. They help us to fill the balloons. This is all the balloon cells down here for the hydrogen cell or hydrogen rig. Here's simply a box of clamps, clips, hooks, that sort of thing. A flight survival kit for if we do flight going far away from where we began. Hydrogen regulator and hose. A scale to weigh the buoyant force or measure buoyant force. Here's a very simple tally of the weights of all the items called the all-up list. All the items that go flying with us, we want to know down to the ounce what they weigh. And that list is coming along. It's low-tech. I go around and weigh everything by hand, and I'll put it into an Excel spreadsheet. This is part of the flying rig for the hydrogen cluster, which again I'll show you later on. That's a trunk containing all kinds of flying hardware and a few bits of clothing. This tripod is useful for all kinds of things, holding up items, lights, that kind of thing in the field. And for the moment, that's you know, those are the primary things that are coming out to the field with us. And as I say, we have, generally speaking, everything is ready to go. But we have this one item that we want to give a little bit further testing. Now, we might go out there and do a final test of it in the field. And we might be very happy with that and say, yes, we feel good. On the other hand, if we spend a week, let me get this camera back on its base, back on its mount. So there's a chance we might go out there and feel good about its performance and say, yes, we're ready to fly. On the other hand, if we take another week, but the scheduling of this is difficult. There are a lot of people involved. And so I don't know if we can get another week. So we'll be within an hour or so. I'm going to have a better handle on that. But basically, you know, if we take one more week and prepare these last few items, we have a better chance of getting in the air. We definitely won't fly if we don't feel safe. We review all of that really carefully before we even at the very last moment. There's kind of a go, no go. And that's always worked to keep us safe. And we'll keep doing that. So it's either this weekend we go out and make a strong attempt to fly, but there's still a slight chance that we don't because of this one item, or we wait another week if we can still schedule and people can still get out there. We wait another week and then have a much better chance of flying both the hydrogen system and also the hot air balloon. The hot air balloon, there's no question we can fly it with me wearing this suit. So that's going to be great no matter what. And so we just dial in this last item. Okay, I think my, I've got a lot of timers going, so I think I better roll. So thanks for watching, and hope you are excited as we are about this prospect of flying just imminently. Thanks.